Salutations everyone, it's time for another Road to Least Followed training video. Today we're going to do Redwillow's runes. It's a pretty quick one. We're racing the clock right now. We're got one eye on Jerry, who's also currently streaming and will be raiding over there, you know, pretty much right after. So yeah, we're up against the clock. If not, we may end up having to raid in the middle of this quest, and that would be embarrassing. Alright. Well, here we talk to our NPC to get all the quests done. There's extra shenanigans in here for additional optional work. Now, what I like to do here is I like to kind of stand as far back away as I can get away with and just start shooting these trolls. We do have to approach because we're going to need some items that are located over there, but the idea that if I can just get a little bit of distance, then we can transition back this direction and they can come get us, or we can be over here in time. All right, there's a necklace. There's our treasure chest, perhaps. Perfect. And sporadically throughout the quest, there are these little caves. I usually skip them, but I think we'll take a quick look at them again here. If I remember right, it's basically like some traps and some killing of bugbears in this one. I don't remember if that. I think the other one is. I know there's a bunch of gargoyles nearby. But like I said, this is usually not one I'm not a big getter done on. How's your day going? Congratulations on getting your completionist back. That is good news. Also, for those of you who are watching this training video later on YouTube, please realize that I take this as part of my Twitch stream, Monday through Friday for the most part. So please consider joining us live, twitch.tv/SamiusGuerrero. Of course, if you're watching live and you need a little help on some training videos, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamiusGuerrero, has. I'm working on getting a list of all the quests from 1 to 20 at least. Oh, we found a Reaper. Look at that. It's a Plague Reaper. Two more mobs here, one more mob here, and look at that. Probably 2 extra minutes added to the clock for 600 experience points. Jam. I swear, some of these optionals need to be revisited on their rewards if they'd like to incentivize people to do them. Either that, or at the very least, put some sweet potential gear drops in. Something. Alright, so now that we picked up the first case, which is over here by this chest, we're basically going to come back around. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this right here. I'm going to kind of demonstrate mine. I'm going to jump up on this pillar and jump over to this pillar. Oh no, I fall down. There we go. To this pillar. Staying as far away from this area of the quest I possibly can. And by doing that, it lets me kind of walk around over here, and therefore I don't get a nasty pile of scorpions to spawn. Normally you might go, ah, scorpions, that's not a big deal. But sometimes they're a big deal. Sometimes they're real bad. Okay, get back to work here. Get back into this tree. Getting triple tapped. It's always fun. Alright, looks like we're good. We want to be careful when we take advantage of using our hirelings, specifically if we're also webbing. The hirelings tend to spam fireballs and other things that break webs. if you're using Arcane Caster. Hirelings anyway. There's a fireball right there. If we would have webbed, he would have just blew it up for no reason. Alright, the other thing that I like to do, and I'm going to demonstrate that again, is I'm going to avoid going up here to get this shrine if I can. Again, there's another little fight of scorpions right here. You don't need to go up there unless you need to shrine. It doesn't help like advance the quest or anything like that. It's just a shrine. Which, you know, sometimes you need. Hopefully we will not. Let's see our hireling here. Oops. Dodge some scorching rays if we can. Alright. So again, here is where, if I'm doing this normally, I would just kind of walk up over here, grab this this chest, and basically, and the item that will spawn when we kill this orange name, and that's the last of the items that we need to gather up to move on with the quest. So normally here's where I'd like return back the way I came, or D-door or whatever. But there's an optional that can spawn up here and another one of those little caves. Let's see. No optional. The optional is a named gargoyle. And if he's here, a chest will be here. So that's an easy way to kind of have an idea whether or not he's around. Then there's another cave, like I said, I feel like it's filled with more gargoyles, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. Guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out indeed. Nope, more goblinoids. Alright. There's a trap. Again, this, one of the reasons why this quest is in the Road Least Traveled video series is because there's so many bits and pieces to this that I don't run that often that I'm definitely occasionally very surprised by. Like, I remember that there were traps, but I have no idea where they are or what they do in these little optionals. Something behind us. Trap box is what was behind us, and a treasure chest. Just continuing to trust our search score to keep us safe. Oh, jam. A little bit of an ambush there, huh? Okay. The shrine. It's like a couple of trap and/or trap boxes. Wow, an awful lot of goodies in this one, huh? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shrine mostly just to get my hit points back. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Good morning, Emerald Eye. And everybody else who's watching for these training videos this morning. Good morning, good morning. I'll be recording them all morning long, as it is a rainy day here in Kansas. So we'll probably be working on the bus by doing some shopping later. some in-bus wiring. Alright, so that was definitely a couple of minutes of work added to our quest here for 500 experience points. Oh boy! All right, so we knocked out that cave. We knocked out where the potential gargoyle optional is. Now, if we're not going to run back, we're going to continue to work on optional shenanigans. Hang on, gotta find the right spot here. Here we go. Just to the right of this big head is another optional area here. And keep to the left, I suppose. All these drow are gonna do stuff. You can definitely skip this optional. It's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. I think there's a chest you get. And you have a couple of different things you can do. You can diplomacy, or you can whatever. I'm gonna diplomacy here. And we don't have to fight these guys. If we did fight these guys, then we can loot the chest. Let's see. What else is on this agenda, actually? We can clear the jungle path. And I suppose if we're going to talk about clearing the jungle path, which it's pretty easy to do, like there's just more of the same trash, right? We can also mention the fact that there is a quote-unquote free chest, if you so desire. You need the ability to open locks of some sort, but, you know, chime of opening, a hireling, few ranks, thanks to a splash trapping class. You can do quite a bit. There it is, right up there. The reason it's free is, in my opinion, is it's not tied to the slaying of a particular monster. Some people think that is free. Alright, knock out this.
Several bugbears have built a small camp in the shade.
This little camp over here, and that should be the last of the jungle path. It should just be a matter of walking home after this. Of course, we would double Reaper. Go. So that was 843 experience for doing the jungle path cleanup work. So again, in my opinion, not generally something worth the hassle, but it's a big loop added in here. Again, we're going to avoid the shrine area so we don't have to get these spawns. Then we will be sure to hug the opposite wall so we don't get the scorpions to spawn over here. Then we kind of run back to the beginning, turn in the NPC items or items to the NPCs, and of course if you could D-door, then it saves a whole lot of running through the quest nonsense. Alright, there we go. Alright, some of these guys you have to talk to several times because this one in particular has several items that they want. Some of them you only have to talk to one time.
You have returned the items
And
to their
of course,
Inform Redwillow.
tell this guy what's what.
Redwillow has opened a gate.
Alright, opening this portal and running through it, you're going to be basically walking into an ambush. Be prepared. You can walk back through this portal if things start to get really crazy.
Redwillow's gate.
I don't generally recommend it, but you can. because when you come back through, the monsters are definitely going to be ready for you. If you start to get in over your head, there is a shrine in this area. It's to the east, I believe. Start moseying that direction. Make sure I have my... Yeah, it's to the east. You can see it right there from the portal. So you can actually... If you're getting overwhelmed, you can stand over there and clean it up. Have a shrine ready to go if you obviously are not on the hardcore server. It's not too bad. Especially if you're a ranged focused type build, you can run and gun backwards. This also happens to give you the most towards the defeating the giant army, which basically means kill every giant on this side of the portal. And then you'll, I think it's like, again, another like 500 to 100 experience points. Hey, Lord Duke, thank you very much for the bits, my friend. Appreciate you. I love you 3,000.
Well fortified and guarded. You have found your way to
Alright.
your stronghold. You will need cunning to defeat this stronghold.
Just keep killing. Looks like if we time this out exactly correctly, we'll have plenty of time. Whoa, tripped. Wrecked, son. We good. Fortunately, it looks like our hireling was holding off the red name there. Alright, check for goodies. Mysterious fragmented is. And yeah, quest is done. It was a lot of fun. Let's see, what was the totals? Look at that, we even cleared the path and we still didn't get Ingenious. Or the big slaughter fest. So you must have to kill some of those additional spawning scorpions to get the big bonus. 16 minutes for 12,000 experience with all the optionals. Yeah. Again, if you were to take those optionals out, I bet it would be XP efficient. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this training video. As always, if you did, please hit those like, subscribe, follow buttons. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you again next time. Toodles.